This looks like something you would put on specifically just to scare your own cat. Yes, dude. I like your hat, man. Now that our house and everything is complete, we've got our rune pouch, the inventory setup is looking clean, it's time to start closing out Barrow's gloves. And we need to get a number of quest points anyways, because we're sitting at 150. One of the quests I want to do is Darkness of Hollowvale, and that is because we can do complete temple trekking runs where we escort the the civilian, we can escort them both ways.
So yes, Lady Vanascula, we're getting maximum yield from the current rotation, and more tiths are coming in all the time. Good, good, you seem to be well in control. If I remember, madam, I had little choice. You were quite persuasive the last time we met.
Von Strum, you do make me laugh.
Perhaps a light refreshment, my lady. This is from the fresh batch.
Why, with these blood teeths are really spoiling us.
Viciously efficient as ever, Von Strum. You never fail to please us.
But we really have to get on.
The same is true for me, my lady. $73 magic.
Get fire. I quit RuneScape! I quit RuneScape!
You little ginger prick!
And there's the Darkness of Hollowvale complete for some useful experience. 7,000 agility, 6,000 thieving on our journey to 53 thieving, it's most helpful, and some construction experience and a tome of experience as well, which we'll use on Nerblore. And that boosts us all the way up to 57 agility, 3 levels until the Sears Village course, and we are going to be getting 70 agility very soon, so that is a very useful level indeed. We also reach 46 thieving. Pay no attention to the fact that my cash stack got a little bit lower. I actually teleported to my house so that I could go to the salve graveyards, and my crystal was set to 5 seconds. So by the time I clicked on the portal here, I was instantly attacked. Of course they're not going to do it now, but every time I step out of this portal I get instantly attacked because I'm not 84 combat, and it teleported me. But hey, I'd rather that happen than die. I'll just have to be more careful next time. Usually I have it set at a higher number, but I just had it set at 5 seconds just to be safe because we were doing a little bit of a dangerous quest. Now, ooh, an eclectic. Let's see what we get from that. Okay, great, good game. So as you can see, there's some adventures here now. That's awesome because now we have such a fast teleport, and then we can just go ahead and talk to one of the adventurers and escort them to do some quick temple trekking. Lumberjack boots and the lumberjack hat. As expected, we got the lumberjack top. Now, I do like the forester's garb, which you can unlock with the bark, but I usually don't wear skilling outfits besides graceful. Just because I kind of like to be in my armor as a hardcore. It just makes me feel better. But we are going to collect the full lumberjack set while we're doing the temple trekking. So there is the lumberjack top. So I just got home from work and I opened up the bank to build up the inventory, and lo and behold, 420 bracelets of the emerald variety. Huh? I love Mahogany Day. It's always such fast experience. Does this get us the level? Yes, it does. There is 70 farming, a huge farming milestone level. I just now realized this, but we have over 1,000 bird's nest banked. That's gonna be tons of secondaries for brews. That's 9 mil GE value. And then we also have over 1,000 buckets of sand banked from just passively collecting our daily buckets of sand. I really enjoy doing the daily runs for all the different things. Alright, it's about time we start the animal magnetism quest, and I gotta say, it's pretty nice having the mounted glory telly when we gotta go to drain our village 5 times.
71 farming lad.
And there is the medium casket. Let's see the reward. Oh my god! What? Climbing boots G. I thought they would be higher value than that, but hey, that's actually sick. I might wear those when I do Slayer, honestly, instead of the metal boots, just for the fashion scape. Pretty sick, let's go. Damn, look at those. I actually really like that a lot. It kind of clashes with the rune kite, but eventually we'll have a dragon defender and a crystal shield, and I think it'll look really good. Even with the rune kite, it looks pretty good. Alright, for the 5th step of the clue, we are in the infamous 3rd age spot. Not sure if this is the reward, but it could be. Oh, and we get another clue. No! I'm not going to the Forgotten Cemetery, man. Where is this? Where is this? It is relatively safe, but I could run into a PKer on their way down from the altar, and I don't have any freeze right now. Like I have snare. But I am not trying to tank a PKer with snare. So he gives us a challenge, and that is to catch a raw shark. Obviously, at 76 fishing, we can't do that yet. But we will be able to eventually. So we might as well just keep this elite in the bank. And eventually we will be able to catch a raw shark. Now the plan for fishing, I will say, is we do have over 2,000 Karamwan in the bank, and that's going to cover all the Slayer needs, like while we get our defender, and yeah, we have a lot of Karamwan, but the plan for fishing is going to be Temperos. So we're going to do Temperos pretty much all the way to 81, and we're not going to loot any of the crates until we hit 81, because you don't get the best food from Temperos unless you're 81 fishing. And so it just makes sense to just sort of use the Karamwan that I have while I grind Temperos on the side, and eventually when I'm 81 fishing, I'll open up all the rewards, and hopefully I'll get the barrel, and that way I can go back to Karamwan and I'll have the barrel. I don't really want to fish more Karamwan without the barrel. That's going to be a grind I probably do in between the 55 Slayer push and the Barrows grind. I'm gonna have to start grinding that out. I'll probably start grinding out fishing pretty soon because it's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna start pushing at it basically, because we do need 81 fishing. Now we're here at the Ham headquarters because we need to reobtain a set of buttons to get polished buttons for the animal magnetism quest. We had some buttons, but Mr. Wise Old Man decided they were useless items and needed to be purged from our bank, and I was like, okay, I guess I don't need them. Well, I should have known, because I knew you needed the buttons for something. So we're back and we are trying to get buttons for animal magnetism. There it is. That wasn't too bad. Some valuable thieving XP as well. 70 Hunter coming in on this birdhouse run. That is a requirement for Song of the Elves. Oh. Okay. Ooh, an ancient page 1. Oh my god. This guy's an ultimate Iron Man. I just realized that. Completely maxed. Zuck helm. Wow. Look at that. You're skilled enough that I'm rewarding you with the upgraded version right away. Congratulations. There is Animal Magnetism complete. A very useful quest. Get some skill XP up and stuff. And the next quest in our lineup is going to be the Haunted Mine quest. And that is because it gives a very useful 22,000 strength experience and access to Tarn's Lair, which we will need eventually for enchanting our Salve Amulet. And this is the inventory setup we're going to be using. We've got a couple of prayer pots, an energy pod if we need it. We do have an emergency teleport because it is a rather dangerous boss fight. And we have Iban's Blast, and that is because he has rather high defenses, but he actually has negative magic defense. So the Iban's Blast should absolutely tear through him. And I figure, well, we should bring an energy potion because the inventory slot, yeah, if we get low in food, we're just going to teleport anyways. We're not going to be chancing it with this boss. So we might as well have an energy pot because I think we're going to need it. And there is the Haunted Mine quest complete. A very useful quest for 22,000 strength XP and a Salve Amulet, so we can now do very big damage to undead. We only used a sip of energy potion and 2 sips of prayer pot and a little bit of food, but I mostly overate just to play it safe. Iban's Blast absolutely destroys this fight. There is Regicide quest complete for 13,000 Agi XP. A shortcut around the underground pass, and more importantly, we can now do roving elves for the Crystal Shield. I heard the tall man fears only strong winds. Alright, and there is the easy casket. Ooh, steel full helm G, some purple sweets, and an Armadillo page 3. Let's go, That's a really good easy casket. Alright. And then we also built our stash unit. So let's see, how do we do that? Do we just put the stuff in there? No? What? Ah, okay. I thought I clicked on it the first time, but okay, so you just click on it. Very nice. And then we can keep our easy clue items in the stash unit. Perfect. Ooh, Master Scroll Book. Let's go. Alright, it's time to start the Roving Elves quest. And luckily, we got our Master Scroll Book. And we have an Ironworth teleport right here. So that's going to speed things up significantly. In the last quest, Regicide, we basically killed a king, Tyrus, which is the King of Ardune's brother, and the King of Ardune is evil. He wants to summon Zamorak, and now we have to help these elves so that basically we can undo some of the damage we did and try to stop the evil elves from summoning Zamorak. And in the process, we're going to be able to grow some crystal equipment, like our crystal shield. I went to open the door to talk to Golry, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have the key, but I'm looking, I'm like, wait a second, he's not in there, but there's a bunch of hobgoblins in there. And then I notice he's out there, and I talk to him, and I go, hey Golry, how's it going? Better now, I'm on the right side of these bars. Oh, that's not what he said before. He was like, the hobgoblins aren't too smart. I lured them all in there and shut the gate. Oh man, I just thought that was funny. We have planted the crystal tree and consecrated the tomb, earning Islawin's trust. And now we have a choice between a crystal bow and a crystal shield. Very powerful staff. Which one will I choose? Well, I think I'm going to go with the shield for now. Even though we don't have 70 defense yet. And there is the Roving Elves complete for 10,000 strength XP and a beautiful crystal shield. The next thing we're going to complete is all of the Thieving XP quests. That is because we need to reach 53 thieving for desert treasure for recipe for disaster. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. You'll love to see it. Actually my first time officially mining rune on the account. This is pretty fun. This is my first time mining rune ever in old school RuneScape. Look at that beautiful rune rock. Just chipping away. We also did charge our Amulet of Glory on the fountain in here. We're in the Heroes Guild. And that is so we get more gems while we're mining, like star mining and any mining in general. So we should have done this a little while ago, but now we have the Amulet of Glory charged. Shouldn't need to use the teleports. I just want it for the extra gemstones. 2 mil cash stack. Creature of Frankenstrain, 1k thieving XP, and a Ring of Chaos. And there is the Spirits of the Elite complete for 8,000 prayer experience, 1k thieving, and 1k magic. And it does. It gets us to 44 prayer. We can now use Eagle Eye. And there is the Hazel Cult complete for 1,500 thieving XP. Many thanks, brave adventurer. Here, have some freshly cooked Karamjan fish. Caught specially by my tribe. Oh, what a nice guy. And there is the Tribal Totem complete for 1,775 thieving XP. That does get us to 47 thieving. Here come the Ranger Boots. Not Ranger Boots. Another Addy Square Shield. This game just straight up does not want me to complete a hard clue scroll, ever. And there is the Client of Corins complete for 2 Antique Lamps, which we will use on Herblore. It gives you the option to kill someone brutally or softly. So I was like, okay, kill him softly. And then it says you can't kill someone softly, so you brutally murder him. And when he dies, he shouts, "Here I go." I don't know, I just thought that was funny. Sorry about my voice. I am sick, unfortunately.
Willem, you have been found to be a traitor to the kingdom of Varlamore. We know you attempted to arrange the murder of the Talcan of Ralos. Do you have anything to say about this?
This isn't true. Someone must have set me up.
Your lies mean nothing here. Your guilt has already been proven.
And there is the Twilight's Promise complete for 3k thieving XP, and now we can use the Civila Fortis telly, which we will make in our house. Guys, we did it. We completed our first hard clue, and we got a casket. What'll it be? Oh! A magic short bow! I mean, we were gonna unlock it anyways. We were on the path to 80 fletching, so not really a big deal, but hey. I am super happy we finally completed a hard clue scroll, and we got something pretty useful. And there is the magic short bow scroll. We take that and we put it right on the magic short bow, giving us our imbued magic short bow. Nice. And there is the wanted quest complete for 5,000 Slayer XP, and we can now do the Slug Menace. And there is the Slug Menace complete for 3,500 crafting, rune crafting, and thieving XP, and we can now wear Proselyte, which is the best prayer gear in the game. That gets us all the way up to 48 thieving. Well, we're getting really close to Barrow's Gloves, 170 quest points. We've done most of the thieving quests, bringing us to 48 thieving. We still have a couple very important quests left to do, including Morning's End Part 1. However, we did finish all of the alks, so we are up to 2,753k cash stack. And I think the plan is going to be to go back to the blast furnace, buy some more gold ore and make some more gold bars, and then continue on making bracelets. I think I'm going to get all the sapphires used up because I do have over 6,000 in my bank. That's going to get us a few more crafting levels, so we might even be able to make the black dragon hide off those crafting levels. Once we do, we'll have some more alks, and then we can continue on questing. Okay, there we have 6,000 gold ore bought. We still have 1,400k left, and that's going to make all of these sapphires into bracelets, and that'll get the cash stack up to around, I don't know, I think like 4 mil. And it'll also get us 79 crafting, which we can boost up to make our black tea hide body. And in the process, we will also get 70 smithing. Alright, we are here at the Fowler course now. We did get a couple thousand gold bars made, but then I realized, wait a second, I need to be doing my agility in spurts, not grinding it out all at once. And what could help me right now are the graceful helm and cloak, because we have boots of lightness, and we have to use our goldsmithing gauntlets. So I think the next two graceful goals are going to be the graceful helm and the graceful cloak, and that'll get us, I'm sure, right around 60 agility, which will unlock the Camelot course as well. Now that we are 60 agility, we of course have access to the Sears Village rooftop course. Of course, we're going to want to complete the Kandaren medium diary at least, so that we can get 10% more marks of grace while doing that course. Only makes sense, right? Well, one of the only skills we're short on is 48 herblore. So in order to get our herblore to 48, we're going to do some other of the medium achievement diaries, including the Lumbridge achievement diary. Oh, I forgot. I've completed all of the tasks except for I have to get a task from Shelder in Xanaris. And I have a Hobgoblin's task, so I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be back. Basilisk is a pretty good task. There's the medium Lumbridge diary. And we get a useful teleport now to the farming patch. And of course, we use that lamp on herblore. And it gets us 7,500 herblore experience and 46 herblore. I know some people don't like alking because they just think it's a lot of clicking, but if you're doing a quest like Edgar's Roost, I will go through like 500 alks just on this one quest where all you're doing is just walking back and forth, and there's so much walking time. I've got to have alks. I mean, that just feels so much way more productive. Now I'm an expert. I own these bastards. So we're gonna grab not one, not two, but 3 goutweed, because oh, okay. Oh no, I got cocky. Okay, we got this. Alright. Okay. So we grab not one, not two, but we're actually going to grab 3 goutweeds, because you have to have one for, I know, Dragon Slayer 2, and I think Dream Mentor. So we've got 3 of them, and we are off to complete the quest. There is the Edgar's Ruse complete for a very fat 11k herblore experience and access to the Trollheim teleport spell. That gets us to 48 herblore, and I believe we can now do the Kandaren medium diaries. I think that's all the requirements, so we will be able to get our 10% more marks of grace on this Sears Village course, and that's gonna have to do for now. Alrighty guys, well, something awesome happened. I went for the complete one wave of Barbarian Assault for the Kandaren medium diary, and we walked out of there with a fighter torso. So there it is. Look at that. Oh yeah. Don't look like such a champion anymore. Let's go. And another thing we're going to pick up while we're here is the granite plate body, because you have to purchase one of those for the Kandaren Hard achievement diary. And that knocks that step out of the way. Now we are a true champion, now that we've got the granite plate body.
Oh yeah.
And there are the proselyte legs obtained. And that, look at that, matches, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really match the boots, but it's got the gold, like the boots, so it kind of matches. And with that, there are all of the medium tasks for the Kindaren Diary. Let us get our reward, which is a juicy antique lamp, which we'll use on Herblore for 7,500 Herblore experience, and it gets us 49 Herblore. And we get the Kindaren headgear too, which is nice as well. And now, when we do the Camelot course, we can get 10% more Marks of Grace. You know, I had no idea that King Bolrin and King Narnode over in Tree Gnome Stronghold were two different people. I always thought it was the same king, but they're two different gnome kings. Anyways, there is the medium casket. I've got the beginner, easy, and medium here now. So let's go ahead and open the beginner. Cabbages. Alright, starting off kind of weak there. Let's go ahead and open the easy. Continuing off pretty weak. I have a feeling though that the medium casket here is going to be a very juicy reward. Okay, my heart skipped a beat a little bit. For some reason my brain just went to third age. But anyways, I guess that's, you know, sort of juicy. Alright. White boater. Okay. Alright. Okay. Bonus round. Hey, it's green, just like Ranger Boots. But it's not Ranger Boots. Alright, we've got our 40 Marks of Grace here. Let's get our Graceful Cape. And that is going to complete our goldsmithing outfit. Because we've got to wear our goldsmithing gloves. And we've got Boots of Lightness. So I figure we are style and profile, and now getting close to the full graceful set. I'm doing this clue scroll and I click on Gertrude and all of a sudden a kitten pops up in my inventory. I'm like, what the heck? I forgot I set the left click to kitten for when I used to grow cats. I had to drop my hard clue scroll, so I was all sad and didn't open the recorder for the beginner. But we got a demon feet anyway, so hey, that's pretty cool. Demon feet. Oh my god. I actually like those. Well, we're back at Grace because for some reason I've gone on a bit of an agility bug and we got our agility. Actually, we're like one lap away from 65. And we can now afford our graceful gloves. So give me those gloves. We are now one item short of the full graceful set. And if you ask me, I'd say we don't really need the last item. And we just closed in on 70 smithing. That's going to give us the level 4 zombie axe and adamant bars and Song of the Elves. It looks like I'm having a stroke every time I pick up a papaya. Look at that. This dude Gollum or something, he's like, give it to us raw. Yep, that's a wilderness multi-step, so we can't do the hard clue scroll. But that's alright, we got 4 other clue scrolls done. While we were completing our medium scroll, we were building a stash unit and we had to chop some oaks and make some planks. And we got a beginner nest out of the while we were chopping the oak next to some guy. So we got 2 of the beginners done. Let's open them up. Oh, the monks. The monks are watching. No. Alright, anyways, both of these beginner caskets are from Charlie the Tramp, so I'm beginning to think he isn't so down on his luck. Anyways, steel plate legs, And, ooh, a Jester Cape. Yeah, whatever. But hey, that's kind of cool, I guess. Alright. And for the easy. Alright. Oh, sorry about my alarm. And for the hard, or for the medium, some blue firelighters. Well, if we ever get a Phoenix out of Wintertod, we can dye it blue. There it is. There comes 90 mining at the stars. 85 to 90 mining exclusively at Shooting Stars. And we got 64,000, almost 65,000 Stardust with 90 mining, 85 to 90 mining at the Shooting Stars. It's time to go to Motherlode Mines and another surprise. And with that mining level, of course, it is time to finally turn in the 64,000 Stardust that has just been burning a hole in my inventory. I think the plan is going to be to just buy all gems because we could always AFK some more for some soft clay packs when we get around to it. But for now, it's definitely going to be the gems. Let's see. Soft clay pack, 150 Stardust. And you get, let's buy one of them. Open 100 soft clay. Yeah, that is plenty of soft clay. So let's go ahead and just buy all gem bags for now. Buy 10 to start, so we have some room in the inventory. And let's see if we can pull an Onyx with 60,000 Stardust. Dopamine is just flowing in right now. Already at 20 Dragonstones. No Onyx yet, but I have faith. Getting a lot of rubies, a lot of diamonds. Come on, Onyx. I believe. It's not over till it's over. On vid, we didn't get an Onyx, but that's okay, because we got 44 Dragonstones, 287 diamonds, over 1,000 rubies, almost 3,000 emeralds, and over 4,000 sapphires from that 65,000 Stardust. Not bad. There is 80 crafting. We missed the level pop-up, but we have only 5 levels to go until we can make our Fury, and we have, well, 3,000 more sapphires to cut and plenty of gems to make. We've got 3,800 gold bars left, so we will be doing some more goldsmithing in the future, but we're going to see what this gets us to. We need to get to at least 84 because I have decided that we are going to kill black dragons instead of blue dragons for prayer XP because it is just more exciting when every kill you have a chance at getting a Visage. I would just love to get a Visage on this account. So that's going to be the plan. I will be back when we have finished all of the crafting that we have banked and we need to buy more gold bars. But after that, we are going to be focused on questing out the remainder of Barrow's gloves. A beautiful inventory of cutting dragonstones. Lovely. So now that we are 90 mining, I feel like it's time to upgrade the rock golem. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw our wily cat back in the pet house, and we'll take up our rock golem and we will head over to Falador in order to get some amethyst. Oh my god. Alright, that's going to be the end of our boost, and we did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amethyst, which is more than enough to turn our rock golem. Alright, let's see it. Use the amethyst on rock golem. Very nice. This is probably my favorite one. Plus, it's the hardest to get, so cool. Oh, let's see what happens when we talk to him with this. Your world is amazing. I truly am in awe. Did you just make an ore joke? Maybe. Well, it was awful. Ha! Now you're making them as well. Are we really doing this? Amethyst isn't even an ore anyway. I can dream, Nimbus. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand that. I truly am in awe. Did you just make an ore joke? Okay, if anybody knows what the heck is going on, just feel free to explain it in the comments. We got the hard clue casket. Oh, you love to see it. We've got a full lineup of caskets. Let's start with the beginner. Okay, that's, Oh, black H shield. Okay, we'll take it from the easy. All right, now for the fun stuff. Here is the medium. And some third age lobsters. And for the hard clue, okay, if I had a wish list for the hard clue, it's third age legs. Third age legs? Oh, a Zammy page and a rune cane. And a second magic Sherpa, okay, and a rune pick. Alrighty, not the best loot, gold-wise, but the rune cane's kind of cool. And the Zammy page, is cool too. So, yeah, we'll take it. I mean, just being able to complete the hard clue scroll is nice. So we will take it. Alright, I started the recorder because, obviously, ranger boots. Whoa, a master. What the hell? There's no way I can do it. I mean... Buried beneath the ground, who knows where it's found. Lucky for you, a man called Juriel. Jural. Where is Jural? Well, I mean, I guess we can do the first step. There is the Death on the Isle complete. A brand new quest for 10k Thieving XP coming in clutch. And 176 quest points. Now that's going to get us to 49 Thieving. One more level until we can do the Land of the Goblins and the Goblin minigame. 66 Agility. I'll find you, Zanuck. There is the Land of the Goblins for a very useful 8k Agility XP, 8k Herblore XP, 8k Thieving XP, and 8k Fishing XP. That's going to get us 50 Herblore. And more importantly, 50 Thieving, which means we can now complete the Morning's End Part 1 quest for a whopping 40 or 50k Thieving XP. I can't remember, but that should get us all the way to 53 for Desert Treasure. Look at this dude. This man is a unit. Look at the size of his arm. And there is the Morning's End Part 1 complete for 40,000 Thieving XP. That's the main reason we did this. And 25k hit points experience. That's going to get us to 53 Thieving. Just the Thieving level we need for Desert Treasure. Just an update, I did lose power because I'm in Florida and we got hit by 2 hurricanes. So my recording and uploading has been a bit off, but we did get 67, almost 68 agility, and we finished the entire graceful set. just realized I was still wearing the Salve amulet from the Land of the Goblins quest. But we made a lot of gains this episode. Like, look at the total level. 15,032 total level. 53 thieving. We're ready to go right into Desert Treasure. Quick bank video. The bank value is all the way up to over 35 mil. Actually, if I were to add the cash stack and everything to it, it would be much higher. Well, a little bit higher. Anyways, we are back to growing cats because we completed the rock golem. We do need to still evolve our beaver, but we're not quite 90 woodcutting yet. But I decided, since we're kind of we're gonna unlock the Fury pretty soon, honestly, we should probably have a way of buying it efficiently. And I've enjoyed having my two pets, especially the rock golem, which I've never had on any account before. But I think it's a good point where I could go back to growing cats for a little while so we can buy our Fury entirely from the cats. Oh, by the way, yeah, like, I'm using my tome so I can do my elks, and yeah, this is actually a really good setup. I don't really need the tank too much because I've got the escape crystal. So if I DC, then yeah, pretty much just going to teleport anyway. So yeah, that's gonna be the bank outro. Look at this dude with the brown graceful. I don't know what that is on his head. And then red Bofa? Sir Zenova. And of course his name is Ape Prostate. I'm not sure what you're trying to prove, dude. What are you trying to say? I thought I'd end today's episode doing something that, well, we've all done this at some point, hoping to get that juicy Obby Cape drop. So we're gonna do one kill here and see if we can get an obsidian item. I'm ending the video.